My dear readers, as the season begins, we have our balls that potential suitors are shown. But it is in the morning calls that true intentions are revealed. Miss Willa O'Bryant was visited by Captain Absalom, a surprise to many, hoping to secure the fine wine gentleman. This author knows of no prior engagement between the two other than the dance the captain shared with Miss O'Bryant's best friend, Miss Isabella Parker. What could have attracted Captain Absalom to the young debutante's door? When rumours were circulating the captain's wife's early end. Yet Miss O'Bryant must have done something miraculous to have nabbed not only the captain's attention, but that of His Grace Lord Caleb Macartney. Miss O'Bryant has a wily charm this author has yet to learn, as she is rumoured to have challenged Lord Macartney to a rousing game of golf. This has snowballed into an invitation to play at his family estate this Friday. Strange situation of the courting aside, this author wonders not only how serious these callers are, but of that of the seriousness of the young miss who has not seemed keen on debuting. In her second season, Miss Parker had a single morning caller, and by all means might be the social end of her season, except the caller was none other than Lord Benjamin Schwartz himself. Lord Schwartz was seen staying well over an hour, with a beautiful tune wafting through the home, and left smiling ear to smooth-cheeked ear. With a catch like Lord Schwartz, even with his rakish past, Captain Absalom might as well continue sailing past. This author gives all the luck to Miss Parker, especially after the dissolved engagement between her and her cousin Sir George. The reasons behind this are not known to the reader, nor whether or not Sir George's gambling rumours are true, but something exists between the cousins. Animosity. Sir George was visiting during morning calling hours, and it is this author's sources that tell her Miss Parker left the sitting room with much haste. This Friday will be an event indeed, if only there was a wedding to add on to the docket. Yours truly, The Beacon.
Willa, what do you wear golfing at the Macartney Manor?
Oh, all right.
It is much more comfortable to golf in pants, but that would be unsightly for you to be in anything but proper attire.
And Miss Velasquez would not let you walk out of
Miss
the
Velasquez
door.
will kill you if you try.
Well, first of all, it is a very, very hot season at a mild 72 degrees. So one must, because 72 degrees is hot for British people, apparently. She's wearing like a nice, like flowy, breezy cotton dress that is very breathable. However, she did bring like a little bag of some like respectable pants just in case. You never golf pants because you never duffel bag. It's not a duffel bag. She just like has pants and like I don't know where in the world she would get like a man's shirt that's roughly close to her size because her dad is like 5 times the size of her. I don't know. Maybe she asks, Izzy? I don't know. Like if Kumiko could like make a shirt or something. Just take one of like, I don't know, Lord.
Roll me a luck check.
Yeah, because maybe like Izzy's dad like keeps his pants so well maintained. Kumiko never has to like help with anything. Arthur does too, so there's like no pants to be spared.
Fine, it's a 4. Fine, I'll wear the dress.
Yep, you have your dress, but you do bring your pants along. I will give you plus pants. I will not give you plus shirt.
Okay, fine. I will have pants then.
You have pants just in case.
It's like, you know how people sometimes when they go to an outing, they have like a picnic basket with like little snacks and stuff. So there's snacks and pants in a basket.
Izzy, you are the one in charge of this basket, this pants basket.
Oh, really?
Oh, no.
Oh, God.
It is one that after the arrangements were set for this golf outing at the Macartney Manor, you received a letter with the McCartney seal on it, inviting you to observe.
Observe. Wait,
Observe.
don't we also have like a super secret shotgun wedding that Izzy was invited to?
Yeah,
It's in the evening.
Oh, okay. I thought that was beforehand.
Golf during
I
the
was about to
day,
be like,
shotgun wedding at nighttime. We've got plans. We're prepared.
Got it.
You guys have a very busy Friday.
also on Friday, isn't that the day that the two Schwartzes were going to come over?
It sure was.
Oh.
So, Izzy, as you are preparing for the day, what are you wearing to golf?
Well, I guess I should clarify. When Izzy received this invitation, was it just for Izzy? Could Izzy bring a guest? Does she have to respond requesting for a guest to attend?
It was an open invitation, which was rather strange for you. It essentially boiled down to the more the merrier, and had that Caleb McCartney energy attached to it.
Izzy sends her regards, not her regards, but responds in kind, accepting invitation. However, she did have prior engagement. Would it, if it pleased Lord McCartney, for such guests to accompany her? Naming one Miss Adelaide Amalia Schwartz and Mr.
I'll recommend
Benjamin
someone.
Schwartz. Okay. 5.
When you send that the next day, it is not even calling hours.
Rip.
And you see Arthur comes to you and goes, Miss Isabella.
Izzy's just like sitting there, like reading a book on the couch, and she's like, Arthur.
I do not mean to alarm you, but there does
Izzy,
appear
like,
to be there appears to be a suitor at the door for you.
Oh. Are you sure?
Shall I send them away, as it is rather sudden of his appearance?
Well, it's outside of calling hours, but who is it?
Is Duke McCartney.
Oh, I don't believe he's a caller. Well, let's see him in.
Arthur gives you a look like he doesn't know how to say, why would he not be a caller for you, in a way that's not insulting to the great Duke.
Is anyone in the room with Izzy? Are her parents there with her?
Your mother's there. Your mother's there with you.
But kind of like looking over at her mother. It's only that he seemed to have a recent affection for my friend, Miss O'Brien. So
your mom is already like getting everything set together and goes,
I find it very doubtful, mother. I only received an invitation to visit his estate to watch him and Willa.
Isabella, you know how much I love Willa, but in this scenario, Willa be damned, and you are going to entertain the Duke. He's a Duke, my dear. Splash some water on your face. Do something.
No. Tell him I'm tired. You can turn him away. If mother's going to be like this, then he can just come back another day.
Isabella.
Mother.
You hear at the study door, oh, I won't be long. And one Duke McCartney is standing right there, and he's smiling. And he kind of waves at you, goes, it'll be a quick conversation, I promise.
No problem. I just finished my chapter anyway. And she kind of tucks the book behind her as he enters in, and she gestures for him to sit in a seat across from her.
He sits down, and your mom is like very, very stiff. And he goes, oh, there's no need for that, Miss Parker. Miss Isabella Parker, you would like to bring guests to the golf outing?
It seemed a rather open of an invitation. I wish to clarify because I did have a prior engagement, but it would be very amusing as well to watch Willa. How would a kind way to say this?
Destroy you.
Roll a vigilant check really quick.
Oh God.
It's mental, so you should be good, right?
Oh, yeah, I should be fine. That's an 8. Thank goodness.
You
Willa.
see his face soften at the mention of Willa's name. And he goes, it will be. Quite so. There are a few others that will be playing alongside with us, and well, the funny thing is I'm coming to discuss with you, as I had extended the invitation to Benjamin Schwartz and to Lady Amalia so that they may come together and socialize. Benjamin's just back from the war and things of that nature. But they both declined, saying they had both prior engagements in the morning as well as the evening. And when I pressed them on it, they would not tell me. So what exactly are you going to be doing with the twins tomorrow?
Oh, well, there seemed to be a rather a shared love of embroidery and music, and there was going to be a very small gathering here. I mean, of course, it seems rather more eventful to go out and golf with you and others, of course. And Izzy's like making eyes at her mother during this. I can.
But Isabella can cancel those plans, certainly, Duke. If you would request her presence, she certainly can move those to another day.
What I was trying to say, Mother, is I could reach out to the other party and ensure that they would like to go to Duke McCartney's and postpone our plans. If they, however, decline, I will also have to decline as well. My apologies in advance, my lord, if that does interfere.
Oh no, please. No such need for formalities. You are one of Miss O'Bryant's friends.
Well, yes.
And he leans across the table and goes,
meetings.
It's very important for me to be friends with Miss O'Bryant's friend. You must understand, right?
Can I make a be vigilant check on him?
Of course you can. You can do whatever you want.
Come on, girl.
That's a 10.
Woo!
That's a 10, ma'am.
Yeah. Do you have any specific kind of question that you would like to have answered here? Or are you just doing a vibe check?
What are your intentions for my friend?
A little bit of what are the intentions? What's the nuances of his facial expressions? Does he seem interested in Willa? Is it more a passing fancy? Who are these other people that he's invited? Are we being invited into a trap for humiliation? That's the mental vibe I'm trying to pick up.
You are not getting the vibe that it's a trap. You are getting the vibe that Caleb is being very genuine about wanting to be friends with Willa's friends. There is just the hint of possessiveness on it. That essentially you really can't say no to this invitation.
Ooh. Izzy smiles very politely at him. I will send a letter straight away to the Schwartz residence, and I will send a letter to your abode post-haste.
He says, please do. And as he stands, he goes, I believe that you will be more persuasive with both Benjamin and Amalia than I.
That you believe I hold so much sway over them, however you've known them far longer than I.
He smiles and goes, well, it's quite easy when you toy with the idea of courting Amalia, you soon learn what she really desires. Miss Isabella, Miss O'Brien, Miss Parker, Miss Parker. And he gives a curt little bow and turns to go. And you see Arthur kind of watches him go and he looks to you, Izzy, and looks back and is like, this guy giving you trouble?
He did almost accidentally call me Miss O'Brien, so I'm sure he has good intentions in at least one area. And Izzy kind of looks back at her book, looks at her mother, and she's like, I have to go write a letter.
And by all means, do so.
Izzy gives a little half curtsy and scuttles out of the room up to her writing desk.
Roll me a convince someone for this letter.
I'm also writing to Willa.
Oh, good.
Well, I'm writing 2 letters. One to let Willa know slight possessiveness, he might, Duke McCartney might be actually kind of interested. Doesn't seem too sus, but rather insistent that I come to this golf outing.
Rather insistent.
And as for convince someone, that's emotional, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a 7.
You send the letter, and you do receive rather quick response. You send it probably late morning, and you receive a response by evening, personally delivered by one of the Schwartz servants. You see a little Schwartz footman comes by and hands it over to you.
Oh, goodness. Izzy opens up the letter, right in front of them, motioning for them to stay and not to leave.
This woman kind of looks a little nervous, and you read this letter, and it says, Dearest Isabella Parker, it would be the honor of both of us to attend with you. Although, going to an event with more people than just you is not exactly what I had in mind for our meeting. Certainly my sister would be there, but I had rather hoped that it would have just been the two of us, as I'm certain that Duke McCartney will twist my arm into playing the wretched game of golf. It seems, though, that Lady Amalia has fallen ill recently. Nothing too major, but a slight head cold, so unfortunately there will not be a companion beside you to observe, as I have heard rumored that Miss O'Bryant will be playing, ? Regardless, I will go to this event for you, should you desire it. Please let me know post-haste. Signed, Benjamin Schwartz.
Izzy kind of like swears a little bit under her breath, be like, fucking head cold? Yeah, right. But like quiet enough, like more to herself than actually out loud for this footman to hear. She motions just like one moment, and she gathers a pen and quill and paper and jots down a very quick reply.
The footman like holds his back out to you, like, do you need a writing surface, my lady?
Izzy shakes her head, like, oh no, I can't inconvenience you, and goes to like the nearest desk in like the sitting room to like scrawl this out. But responding back, dearest, not dearest, she gets another piece of paper. Lord Benjamin Schwartz and Lady Daisy Amalia, I am so sorry to hear about the head cold. I hope that has not affected you too much. I shall send over a small little basket of tea for you to enjoy. But and although I do wish for you a speedy recovery and for you to have come out with us on this outing, it would be so joyful for Benjamin to escort me onto Lord McCartney's lawn, even if you are roped into the game of golf. If you play with Miss O'Bryant, it will be rather rousing and rowdy. Looking forward to the next time that all three of us can be together, can have a gathering. And she signs in sincerely, Isabella Parker, and dots it, lets it dry a quick minute, and like hands it off to the footman.
Footman takes it and heads off. So we flash forward to golf.
Yeah.
Izzy, you are off on the sidelines. The McCartneys have set up a rather extravagant time. Like, it seems their property, they have fashioned their own small, about 6-hole course in their property.
Wow.
Yeah, big enough for all that shit.
Wow. Unbelievable.
As well as set up, like, small little tables for folks to have hors d'oeuvres at with full service from their servants, as well as just lots of fun, lots of folks around. It's almost like its own little party. But in the way that's informal of the men being a bit dressed down and the ladies, you know, in their sun hats, not entirely dressed to the nines.
Okay.
Willa.
Yes.
You show up.
Yeah, baby.
And you see that Caleb is standing, like, in the field. You see that he is wearing breeches that he has buckled below the knee, showing off those thick, sick calves.
Yeah. Show me your ankles, you slut.
He's wearing a lovely little hat and has a golf club in his hand and is talking with a few other young gentles. Two that you recognize, one being Joshua Chase, who is looking rather perturbed. And then you see Benjamin Schwartz, but when you look at him, it doesn't seem like he's holding himself the way that you've seen him hold himself before.
Interesting. Can I clock Lord Schwartz real quick?
You can certainly try.
All right, with my 0 mental.
Vigilant.
7.
Yeah, you're like, I don't really remember this guy, but like, it seems like his shirt doesn't fit him super well, which seems very odd for a man of his stature. And like, he looks more perturbed than Josh, but is fighting it with a smile.
All right. I'll walk over to the boys essentially, and I have like my golf. I'm assuming Miss Velasquez came because I guess she could be my golf caddy or something.
Oh yeah, she looks rather put out from having to do that.
She's the only servant who can keep up with Willa, so she has to be the golf caddy.
She just shakes her head like, out of all the people I could have been a servant for, it's this girl.
I go over to the boys and I say, gentlemen, I do hope that you're not sore losers, but I will destroy you. In the most respectful way.
Josh rolls his eyes. And you see Caleb lights up and goes, oh, well, I certainly would like to see that, Miss O'Brien. You look rather lovely today.
Oh, thank you. And I like look at Caleb and I'm like, so do you. And then I look at Josh and I squint at him. What's Josh wearing?
Josh is wearing essentially a similar outfit, but you can tell that it is not custom made for golf. It is like one of his regular everyday outfits, one of the 3 he has as a semi-nobleman. And you see that it's hastily buckled per the fashion at the knee.
Yeah.
And he looks just like arms folded, a little pouty, and he goes, you know, this is a gentleman's game, Willa.
Oh, of course you would say that naturally because what was it, the last game? The last game I won by 10 strokes and you triple bogeyed on one of the courses. Would you like a handicap this time?
I don't believe I'll be needing that. Thank you, Willa.
Suit yourself. I do hope that my golf ball knocked some luck into you. You'll need it.
He glowers, and you see that Caleb has kind of stood up and goes, oh, since when is Lord Chase calling you by your first name? And you see Josh kind of goes,
shit.
I didn't do that.
We have been neighbors for the longest time ever since I moved into the town. It just happened. I don't know.
Caleb, I don't believe that you're really in a place to be judgmental over a, how do you say, a lack of civility? Benjamin says.
Benny, all right, Benny.
And good old Benny stands very, very close to you, and you get the hint of like a scent of jasmine off of him. Wink.
Benny smells.
Goes, I believe we have a foursome right here. We should be able to start playing. Yes?
Let the games
That
begin.
is, if you would like to be accompanied by 3 lovely gentles, Miss O'Brien.
I'm not intimidated. Let the games begin. Because I know Izzy does not like golf. I see probably Izzy just standing over where the little finger sandwich tent is, and she's just sitting and reading a book.
Yes, Izzy, where do you go? You have several options. There's, like essentially little cocktail tables that you could kind of poke out at where you see a few other ladies of the ton hanging around waiting for the games to begin. You see some of the men are standing closer to the manor itself, almost discussing what you seem to think are like either war stories or hunting stories. Kind of the older men of the town are over there. And then other ladies are like waiting alongside the course to watch as the gentlemen play.
During this quick assessment, do I see A, George, or B, Lene? Just
Lene is posted up at the side of one of the holes with a few other ladies. Like she's sitting there very prim, way too prim for an outdoor event, as if she's waiting to be noticed. George is also playing. He is with a few other gentles, has already teed off.
oh goodness, because all the action seems to be on the golf course, but Izzy doesn't do golf. She will most likely taking like book in hand, will sit with the other like ladies of the ton, kind of overlooking the field, but like from a distance.
Yeah.
Actually, no, she'll take the book and she'll go towards the sidelines of the golf, like just staying just away from the mud and away from the grass, like on like the little walking bit. So she's probably gonna be farish ish away. I don't know. But she's gonna watch the game. She's gonna cheer on for her bestie and for the guy who is courting her. But because we went to this fun little event, I would assume that Izzy might have like done tarot cards before.
Yeah, the carriage ride over.
Of course.
Absolutely.
I'll give you that.
Absolutely. What could I roll glimpse of the truth on what I might have seen?
Yeah, absolutely. Were you reading for anything specific or just a general reading?
General reading, and also if there's going to be any drama that was going to go down in order for like ways to avoid it and or just like foresee it in general.
What'd you roll?
Oh God, sorry. 9.
Roll.
I was like, that's actually relevant.
That's actually pretty dang good.
Okay.
Yep. You see that there is a high chance, should Willa be distracted during one of her drives, that it plumb hits Lene.
Yes. Yes.
Which would be very gratifying, but have negative connotations for her in the ton.
Oh, yeah.
It would. Izzy kind of looks over those cards as that kind of comes up, and she looks up to her friend who's like polishing her golf club, whatever that she's doing, her lucky ball, whatever her early day rituals that she does not bother with. And she says, well, if something potentially hilarious but also possibly damning to your reputation were to happen, would you want to know in advance?
Ooh. I suppose, I guess.
Like damaging, but maybe just not the best.
Okay, is this like regarding to another person, or is it regarding to like an object? Does
like you take a certain action and it does a certain thing, and then potentially society sees you as a heathen.
Oh, that's me breathing every day, Izzy. What do you mean?
So you wouldn't want to be warned at all?
I mean, will it be fun?
Absolutely.
Oh, then don't tell me.
Okay. I'll just write it down real quick in case it does happen later and you can read it.
Okay, good.
And Izzy just jots down real quick, you will be distracted during golf and you will accidentally hit Lene.
Good.
Izzy, did you bring Kumiko with you?
I don't know who else would be my chaperone unless my mother comes along. But I would assume it's probably Kumiko.
I will give you the choice of either, because your mother would be down to fucking clown because it's a duke's house.
Oh, she would be trying to pair you up with any man that breathes.
Go over to Connie McCartney and try to get some stuff going.
Ooh. I feel like mom would just be fun. I feel like mom would just be a little bit more fun because she could walk in those circles where Izzy doesn't exactly.
Yeah, your mom is already walking the walk, talking the talk.
Beautiful. And Izzy is trying very promptly to ignore her and just seem to be very attractive to Benjamin quote Schwartz that's down on the golf field.
Roll a be vigilant really quick. Roll to see where
I would love to be vigilant.
What his vibe is.
9.
Okay.
There are several times that when you look down at like where the boys and Willa are about to tee off, that Benjamin is looking your way. And you see that she kind of stiffens and like looks away very quickly, as if she didn't want to be caught.
Izzy only looks up whenever it seems to be about time for Daisy or Benny to tee off. Any other time Izzy or Willa, any other time Izzy's probably not paying too much attention.
I like call down from the green, Izzy, will you keep score?
Izzy like drops her book down. I don't want to. Golf is dull.
Josh shouts, "You don't need to. We keep our own score." And he looks at you and goes,
She just wants the witness for your humiliation,
Yeah,
Lord Chase.
I need a physical copy to show in your face after I humiliate you once again on the green, Joshua.
Just close your mouth and let me square up.
Okay,
And
Sit next to you, Miss O'Brien.
What?
Shall I come stand next to you on the course, Miss O'Brien?
Not too close. You don't want to get stuck in the. You don't want to get smacked in the head with my 5-iron.
You hear one of the McCartney servants go, "Quiet on the course."
We're not hitting yet. What do you mean?
Josh is sitting there like squared up and like he breaks formation and like goes, "I'll be fine. I'll go again. I'll get ready."
Okay. I want to bet money on this, but Willa has no money to bet on.
Wait, like, is anyone even having a pool for betting on this right now?
It'll just be more
you see that some
fun.
of like the older men that are discussing hunting and war stories seem to have a little hat going around.
Now I wish
You
Arthur
also
came.
noticed that,
Now I wish Arthur came so Izzy could place a bet.
Lord Trench is over there as well.
No.
He is just arrived.
Abort mission.
Izzy kind of stands, having her book in hand, and she calls on to Willa. I think I will help take score. I'll come right down.
Oh,
And
fantastic!
she gathers her skirt and her book, and like a tiny little charcoal for like the back of the page, and she like hikes out onto the course.
You feel a hand grip your skirt as you stand up, and you see
My
Lene
skirt?
looks up at you and goes, "Where do you think you're going?"
Izzy kind of ticks away like her dress from Lene's hand. I was invited onto the field. Please enjoy the view. As Izzy turns to show the very nice design of the back of her own dress.
Well, it seems as though someone believes that she is in a better status than she is.
Better than
To
the
invite
status
herself
of
to
yours,
go
Lene.
beside Duke McCartney
Oh my god.
seems rather uncouth, don't you agree? Such strange behavior from someone in her second season.
Izzy pauses for a second and looks around back at Lene. You should be very careful next to the golf course. You could get hit in the head.
Is that a threat?
No, it's just a warning.
It's an invitation.
Enjoy.
Okay, I'm definitely overhearing this Lene versus Izzy bickering. Are there any parts on any of the golf courses where the trajectory could be so where I could flub it and then smack Lene in the face?
You don't even need to roll for this. If you slice it on the hole that you're on, you are gonna get her square in the forehead. But like,
Good to
do you
know.
want to?
Interesting. Well, hang on. I want to at least get some good hits in first. Okay, listen. I don't want to totally.
You gotta show that you're good.
I need to show that I am indeed good. Shall I roll that I am good?
Yeah. Roll for me. Roll a physical for you to hit. Izzy, as you get up there, Miss Velasquez looks kind of relieved to have a companion that isn't one of the very stuffy men that is accompanying them, save for the very, very wrinkly dowager-esque servant alongside Benjamin.
Veronica?
Wrinkly?
Or the
dowager-esque?
The book lady from the OG campaign. Victoria.
Is it?
She looks rather surly and goes, "Oh great, there's more of you." And you hear Benjamin go, "Cowie, my dear, I really do appreciate you being here. I greatly appreciate it, and you know that I will ensure some comforts are given your way." And Daisy sees you, Izzy.
Honey?
Isabella.
Is that what comfort is?
Hi.
Apologies, Lord Schwartz, if I snuck up on you, but I couldn't help but overhear your offer for comfort. I couldn't help but wonder what that might be.
Benny leans in close and goes, Cowie's a rather curlish young woman. Wink. And my sister and I try to afford her with the most luxuries we can of someone of her status. Our parents don't really approve of it, but we like to sneak things for her. It would do me good if you did not spread that.
No, that's such a juicy piece of gossip. I'm sure Lady Whistledown would love it. Unless someone were to possibly promise that both them and their sister could be in attendance at my parents' house next week sometime. After, of course, your sister recovers from her head cold.
Of course. And Benny takes your hand and like cups it and goes, it will be arranged. And simply this day has gotten a little out of hand, as we may say.
Actually, but I'm sure that your golf skills are up to par, just like I've heard in Lady Whistle, and Lady
The Beacon.
the Beacon. Because Lady Whistledown is Bridgerton.
Was that a pun, Isabella?
No,
Up
not
to
at
par?
all. Oh, I guess it was.
You see Daisy laughs and she kind of like giggle snorts,
Aww.
which is not something you've ever heard Lord Benjamin do. And
Nope.
you hear Josh go, okay, Willa's up next, then you, Benjamin, it's you next, okay? We're here to play golf.
Stop flirting,
Okay.
Benward.
Is this not literally Willa's first fucking time meeting Benny?
I think so,
Benny?
kind of. Benny. Yeah.
Benny. Yeah.
I'm clocking something off, but I don't know that it's the whole little switcher. I also rolled a
tell you?
6 for my swing, so Lene may as well get fucking clocked in the face or
No, you have given me such a gift. You have given me such a
whomever.
gift. You go to swing and you do that thing where like when you swing a golf club and you miss and like the ball only just goes bloop, right off of the tee.
You gotta be kidding me.
And you hear Caleb laugh behind you and he goes, oh, it's all right. You may have a mulligan. And he puts the ball back on
Noah
the
is
tee for you.
obviously giving you guys a leg up.
This is your handicap. This is your handicap, gentlemen. Take advantage of this.
And Caleb is kneeling in front of you as he puts the ball back on the tee for you. And he looks up and goes, would it be all right if I gave you a pointer on your form, Willa?
Well, I dare say, Willa kind of like shrinks down a little bit because he's looking extra cute, and she just kind of like shrinks down a little bit. She's like, I could take a couple pointers, perchance.
He smiles and he hands his club to his caddy and comes back to you and kind of like moves your shoulders so that you're squaring up to the ball. And he goes, all right. Now you need to bend your knees. Just very gently. And he brings his hands like down your forearms, almost like holding you from behind as he brings up your arms for the swing and does the mock swing for you. And he goes, it's just a once and a back. Just like that, Miss O'Brien.
Duly noted.
Like me to demonstrate again, or do you think you're ready?
Oh, I'm ready. I know what I'm doing. And she can't.
He gives your arms a squeeze before he lets go entirely.
Do I see Josh's expression on his face? Do I clock this moment?
You can certainly roll the roll me a luck check.
10.
Oh yeah, you fucking do, and you see that he's staring, almost as if he didn't expect this to happen, and it's like he's processing it. as if he doesn't know how to feel. But you see him kind of deflate into his club.
Oh, all right. Well, time to.
You can't make a boy jealous and not expect them to be okay.
No, listen.
It goes one of two ways. You
Well-
light a fire, the fire fucking flickers. Like, come on.
She's lighting all the fires. What do you mean? All right, here we go.
okay.
Plus one again.
Fire? Yeah,
Yep.
no, that
So
doesn't
much
make sense.
better. Finally, that's a 9. That's a 9.
It's a beautiful, beautiful drive. Not the farthest, but it is a beautiful one. And you do hear like some claps from the sidelines. And some of the men stop when they realize that it was a woman who did it. But you see like all the ladies are clapping for you, like yeah! Except Lynn,
Of
because
course.
Linnea's not a girl's girl.
No, she's not.
And everybody else is.
Flame me out. Flame me out. That's better. That's better.
You hear Josh go, lucky shot.
Willa whips around and she's like, I want to say something very mean to you, but I don't want to hurt your fragile feelings.
Josh leans in close so that like only you can hear, and he goes, "Oh, what? Not in front of your lovely little husband material over there?"
Husband material. She said that really loudly because she's so shocked with his accusation.
You see Caleb smiles and goes, "I certainly hope I am."
Was this allowed?
And you see Benny kind of comes through and goes, "I believe it's my shot now. I believe it's my shot."
I squint at Benny.
He picks up the ball and holds it out to you, Izzy, and goes, "A blow for luck. It's usually for dice, but..."
Izzy blows on it.
He brings it to his heart and then puts it on the tee and hits a pretty clean shot. You guys head down the course. Willa, give me another physical check.
I'm using different dice this time.
All right, fair.
God damn it! Snake eyes! God damn
Any
it!
way
I
in
leveled
which
up.
Izzy can help?
Explain. How would you help?
When Izzy, oh gods, is there anything in golf like a distraction, like that they could just redo whatever the fuck they did?
Like if someone was talking too loud, if someone like
Yeah,
For sure.
Yeah. Could so Izzy has the I wish.
Yes.
You know, my favorite
Yes,
spell in the
she
whole world.
does.
She does. She has the I wish. And Izzy wishes very strongly for Willa to do exceedingly well at this. And seeing that Willa for the second time has almost biffed it on her swing, and granted, it's probably like anxiety of like having all these people and the boys that are here potentially. I don't know. But oh, shut up. Is there a way for a portion of Caleb McCartney's mansion to fall off the roof? Because it has to be a 5-pound object, and there are quite a bit of men standing near the house within possible object falling distance.
or maybe it's the sound of a shotgun going off. Maybe there's a hunt going around the grounds.
I could move a 5-pound object, and 5 pounds falling off from my house
That is
it would be
loud.
very
Oh
startling.
my god, you're gonna kill an old man.
No, not nearby.
Okay.
Just frighten.
Oh,
Enough
good
to cause
heavens.
Only name of serious
cacophony
ninja.
of upset. Like,
I'll allow that.
beautiful. Well,
Okay.
technically, I do have to.
Yeah, roll for
Roll
it.
this-
Roll for
Oh
it.
yeah, hell yes! I have a fuck 11.
A fuck 11. Excellent.
Fuck 11.
Uh,
Excellent.
It's much more fun than just an 11.
Yeah.
You do see there's a weather vane at one of the top spires of the McCartney Manor, and you Matilda-esque look at it, and it toddles, and as Willa beefs a shot, you hear the sound of "oh," and you see Linnea is holding her forehead as the ball has hit her.
Oh, good.
And then you hear a commotion by the house, and you see that Trench has tackled Senior Lord McCartney, saving him from the weather vane that has now fallen to the cobblestones. Point first.
Oh no. Okay. Can I re-roll my shot then?
You
I'm
can
not-
re-roll it, but Caleb is holding his arm out as if to be like, not fucking now. because a weather vane almost fell on his dad, and he's not entirely focused on the game of golf right now.
Oh, we pause this while we assess what happened. Was that a weather vane, Lord McCartney?
What in the world? Is that what that is?
It seems as though my father's all right, though.
You should check on
Save
that.
for a few bruises, but that's concerning. And he looks up and goes, I'll have to have one of the servants go up there and fix things. Are you all right?
Of course.
I was very frightened by seeing that her shot went so wide. I believe it hit Miss Lene, square in the forehead. I think she has a bruise.
Wait, I hit
Goodness. You hear Josh and Benny go, tragic, at the same time.
I both giggle at them.
Your swing went so wide, hearing that scream, that it went straight to Lene.
You see that there are a few like ladies in waiting around Lene, kind of like giving her like a damp washcloth and things like that to soothe her head.
Oh no!
And
no,
you see her kind of get up and escort herself out.
Okay, she's gonna be the star of the show for the next ball. She's gonna be telling all the people how she bravely got hit by a weather vane or something stupid like that.
The room starts next session. Possible.
Fine. If golf is canceled, Willa needs something else to channel her competitive energy. Otherwise, this will boil down into something else.
And I'm sure that we'll return to golf after this whole commotion settles.
Mm-hmm. You, Izzy, you see your mom is like at the sidelines now, and she goes, Isabella, Isabella, come here, come here. Here. Yes, you come here.
Izzy kind of scuttles over, like her book kind of like clutched to her chest as she like picks herself over the grass. Mother, what is it?
You will do well by yourself. Do not waste your time with those that will not bring you to a status that we need. Okay? I understand that Miss O'Bryant is your friend. I understand that. But she is hanging around with gentlemen that have not given you the eye when there is a certified war hero over there who just saved the senior Duke McCartney's life, and you are going to go there and we are going to talk to him so that you have the upper hand when he is thinking of women to visit. She grabs your arm.
Can I do like a fan code or something with Izzy and try to like rescue her somehow, or like can she give me a code and maybe like scoop her away?
I would like to do our fan code of like faking injury.
You can try.
And Izzy would like to give a performance as if she has twisted her ankle.
Roll to
when her mother attempted to pull her. Oh fuck! This is gonna be a straight roll.
You gotta convince the people, the masses.
Can I give her advantage because I'm her hype? Okay, never mind.
10.
Okay, never mind.
10.
No, you're good.
No help.
Yep. Your mother is a little bit harsh with her pull, as you can tell it's a stress response for her, and she yanks you in a way that you know you can fake a rolled ankle.
Izzy like lurches forward and she kind of like lets out this like audible gasp as she kind of like half crumples to the ground and like puts a hand over like her like ankle over her dress so no one sees it, that it's like not red and not swelling. Just like
Isabella.
Izzy. I like rush over to Izzy and I crouch down and I'm like, are you okay?
I think I hurt my ankle. I've told you, Willa, I don't like coming outside. There's
if you don't wear heels, that's fine. You can wear flats on the green. You don't have to wear heels.
Izzy like pulls back her skirts and she's like, this is such a low heel. It doesn't even count.
Okay, so what did you trip on? I like whisper
Izzy looks
at her.
The flat ground.
I whisper
Izzy
at
looks
her.
at the very flat ground.
Very flat ground.
That is flat. Skirts? Did you trip over your skirt? Like what happened? I'm whispering at her.
These are very aptly hemmed by Kumiko, but she tries to like maybe like get up and she's like, I don't think I can stand.
Isabella. This is unbecoming of somebody who is dealing with these shortcomings and handicaps you are. Get up and talk to the Lord.
Miss Parker, Izzy needs to sit down.
I'd like to go home.
Willa, Izzy needs a husband. I don't think we need your opinion here.
Well, husband, mother, I have a very fine suitor just over there on the green.
Speaking of said suitor, Benny is over and goes, "Are you all right, Miss Parker? Do you need any assistance?"
Return home. I think I rolled my ankle. Would you be able to help me with to the carriage? And
Yes,
she holds out a hand for Benny to help her up.
You see that her face turns bright red and she goes, of course I can. Of course.
And as they are flushed and not looking, Izzy gives a very pointed look to her mother.
Thank you, Lord Schwartz. And you see that your mom kind of sighs and goes, "I will get the carriage ready for you."
Mother. And Izzy tries to look very out of sorts until Mother is relatively gone and keeps up the ruse a little bit for Benny.
Mhm. Oh yeah, and Benny comes around and puts an arm around her shoulders to hold you up and puts the other arm around your waist and is taking most of your weight. You feel she's kind of strong, actually. She goes, is this comfortable?"
So thank you.
Good.
Uh,
That was a rather incredible fall that you did.
I'm not actually hurt though, so you don't have to be truly worried.
Oh, I know. And she looks and goes, "You tripped on nothing, Isabella. It was
I mean,
incredible."
I've done it before and actually been injured. It's not that incredible to fake it.
Well, are you sure that it's not an actual injury? Do you need someone to check it out?
Are you saying that you are medically inclined, Lord Schwartz?
I lived on a warship for a bit. I can at least tell if you have scurvy or not.
Do I have scurvy? As she smiles very widely.
She stops and like puts you in front of her and tucks some of your hair behind your ear to look at your face and goes, "I don't believe so."
Carriage. Thank you for escorting me and
The
checking to
carriage
see
is
whether or
there.
not I have scurvy. Scurvy.
Yes, please do eat your citrus. It's rather important.
Oh, very important. Yes.
And she helps you up into the carriage and gives your hand a squeeze and goes, "I must apologize. I would like to call upon you this evening if you had the time, but I do have prior engagement. Be safe tonight."
Thank you, Lord Schwartz. Oh, and if you could, is Willa also coming? Is she staying?
That
Is she
depends.
nearby?
Willa,
Yes.
Because Izzy wants to give her the note.
the
Oh,
game
yeah.
has
He wrote in
kind
the
of
prediction note.
dissolved and turned
Yeah.
more into just a talking party. And you see
Yeah.
some of the older men are getting together to go on a hunt. And you see
Mhm.
that Caleb looks rather disappointed.
Yeah.
And he goes, "I would have preferred the game to go longer, wouldn't you?"
I agree. I'm just shaking off the rust off of me. Willa needs a good shot. Her pride is on the line right now. I think Izzy and Willa did take separate carriages, but they converge at the front of the manor to say, "Hey, what's going on? Oh, tarot reading. Oh, cool. Fantastic." So Miss Velasquez is staying here, whether she wants it or not.
Yeah, Miss Velasquez just looks tired and is like, "Can't my kid get an injury and leave?"
Why? I look at Miss Velasquez. Miss Velasquez, we barely cleared the second course, and now Izzy's going home. I need a win. I need a W, perchance, you could say. I need a W.
And Caleb goes, "We may not be able to play the course, but I do believe that our driving range is open."
I suppose that'll be a good replacement or
He smiles and he goes, Joshua, would you be a dear and be my caddy? It seems as though mine has gone missing. And Joshua looks at him and is like, carry your own shit.
well, we won't
But
really.
he composes himself and goes, if it pleases your grace, I'd be happy to oblige. And picks up both bags, and you see that Josh is a little ripped as he carries 2 golf bags.
Ooh, with no struggle. No struggle?
Stomping over to the driving range, and you see that Caleb holds out an arm for you and goes, if I may.
I take his arm.
And he starts walking you over as he leans in and goes, I just wanted to get the little chase boy away from us for a bit.
Oh. You don't like Josh, do you? I mean, Lord Chase.
Oh, no. Josh was rather fun to be around. He's very wound tight, and I find that rather amusing.
Agreed.
But this is as close as I can get to alone time with Miss O'Bryant, and I would like to treasure those times.
Oh? Well, I'm all yours until Miss Velasquez wrangles me into the carriage, which will probably be never because she can never overpower me. But
so say if we were to extend this gathering into the evening, you would be able to stay.
does Willa know of the shotgun wedding that Izzy was invited to? Did Izzy tell Willa about that?
You were also invited to that.
Yeah, but
alongside Izzy.
Mercedes specifically told Izzy, so I'm just asking if Izzy told Willa.
That's a great question.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
if you were invited, then absolutely Izzy told you.
Okay. Willa suddenly remembers about the secret shotgun wedding that she was invited to, and she says, "Oh, at least until I don't know, 4 o'clock. I don't know when the wedding is specifically."
Pulls a pocket watch out and goes, "It's 3:10.
Oh, well, yeah, I had 5 o'clock. I don't know when the wedding actually starts because Gina doesn't know time. So whenever evening is.
When is the wedding?
It is after dark.
Oh, after dark. Oh,
so how much time does Willa have to get ready? How much is this? Shouldn't be that hard, right?
Well, it doesn't need to get that. If it's an informal elopement shotgun wedding, then.
But we also have to get out of the house.
Oh, that'll be easy.
As unmarried women.
That'll be easy. We have our secret garden tunnel, remember?
It's go over to Willa's, bye. And then they're not at either's tunnel.
No, literally, that's what happens all the time. It'll be fine. So,
bye.
Yeah, so, okay, Willa says, at a respectable time before dark.
I suppose I can let you go then. And you guys get to the driving range, and you see that, Josh has already gotten and is hitting a couple of shots without finesse, but with power.
Okay.
I have a question for Slight Science.
Yeah.
In any universe at this point, well, maybe not any universe, but in this universe, is Caleb gonna also do the same fucking thing of do you need any help with your form? And actually help? Is it gonna take Josh from behind and wrap his arms around his and be like, "This is how you do it"? Would he? Right here in this universe,
think about the end of campaign 1, where
I know. So this is where
Caleb
this is coming from.
The only one who knew how to sword fight. I'm just saying. There's parallel.
We have
there's
so much time.
There's a whole different parallel.
We have so much time for all these shenanigans. But Willa goes up to Josh because she's the little menace that she is, and she's like, Do you have a goal of where you want to hit? You're plateauing at just at the tree line.
O'Brien, if you would please just. And he lowers his club and goes, I'm simply practicing my game.
Very well.
As it seems there are a lot of shortcomings I have that I need to. And he looks at Caleb and he looks back at you and goes, work on.
Oh my. Well, you're certainly hitting the ball hard enough.
Thank you, Bryant. And he looks a little grumpy. Looks a little grumps.
He's just a little grumpy boy. Little grumpy boy.
But Caleb holds out a ball to you and goes, "You can use one of mine if you'd like."
Like, towards me?
Towards you.
Oh. No, I'm good. I have my own lucky ball. And she, like, takes it out of her pocket. There it is.
Oh.
Yeah.
Quite lovely. I'll make sure that it's returned to you.
Oh, don't worry. Miss Velasquez can fetch it for me.
Miss Velasquez looks and goes, "The fuck she can." Of course, my lady. I would be honored to.
Good. I dropped the ball, and I want to hit beyond the tree line and, like, get it over there with my +1. Please. God, please. Oh, my God. Finally. A 10. Finally.
It is a beautifully crisp shot.
Oh.
It, like... If anybody out there has played Mario Golf Toadstool Tour, you've got like the little blue
little line.
light going. Yeah, the little line. You hear the announcer go, "Nice on."
Yeah.
And you're like, ready to go. Claire, we will have to play
I feel like
Mario
we need
Golf
to
Toadstool
play
Tour sometime.
video games together, because I feel like sometimes you make these video game references and I'm like, I don't know this.
Wii golf.
Wii golf.
Wii golf.
Early. I barely even played Wii golf.
Okay, well,
Okay.
it's fine.
Wii golf was hard.
Don't worry.
It's
Don't
fine.
worry. I know shit about sports. Except tennis.
Except tennis.
That's it.
And swimming.
But you
That's what I mean.
hit that ball and it's super clean, and you hear Caleb go, "That was beautiful."
Yes.
He's not looking at your shot.
Oh, I don't
looking at
notice.
you.
I don't notice that at all because I am admiring, and I watch the ball sink into the tree line. I'm like, oh, that'll be difficult to find now.
Miss Velasquez is like, "If you fair young ones may please cease as I go collect the balls." You hear her like hike up her skirts and go, "There's other balls I'd rather be collecting than this." And
Miss Velasquez is spicy. Willa has no idea what she's referring to because she is a sheltered society girl. She has no fucking context on what she's talking about.
Society girl.
Society girl.
She had no dirty stuff.
Yeah, and also Willa only has the one lucky ball because her father could only afford the one ball that has her name like etched into it. So it's that ball. There's no other one. So she needs to get it back. But it's lucky for a reason.
Yeah. And as the three of you are waiting, Caleb kind of motions to like sit at the top of this driving hill.
Mm-hmm. I'll take a seat.
Joshua, if you'd like to sit as well, you're quite allowed, or you can find somewhere else to be. Josh goes, "No, I'd like to sit. Thank you, Lord McCartney." And he sits on your other side, so you are bracketed in by two gentles.
Yeah, boy.
And Caleb goes, "I do hope you're not concerned, Miss O'Bryant, as it appears that you are alone without a chaperone with 2 eligible bachelors."
No, Miss Velasquez is over. Oh, she's over there and not here.
Indeed.
I mean, Willa shrugs and she's like, it doesn't bother me at all.
Doesn't bother me either. I wish that more times could be spent alone in this courting season. It's a great way to get to know those around you.
Yes, agreed. And Willa flashes back to when Miss Parker snapped on Willa, even though she's known Willa for like ever, and she's being mean to her. And Willa's like, "Mrs. Parker's mean during the courting season. I don't like it."
Is everything all right, Miss O'Brien?
Oh, did I look like I was spacing out?
And you hear Josh go, "Yeah, you absolutely just stared into the distance and had a face."
I mean mug him for a second.
He looks really defeated and just kind of like looks the other way and puts his like chin on his hand. You see Caleb goes, "You have no need to worry about anything, Willa. I can assure you that none of this our society is really paying attention to us over here, and as you said, your chaperone is right down there."
Well, I'm not worried about that. I could care less. I couldn't care less about what society thinks, truly. But it's just more on the fact that, I don't know, this season just really just surprised me of how people that I've known my entire life suddenly just flip on a dime. Just to get the upper hand in marriage? I don't know.
It's unfortunately the game we play, but... And Caleb kind of leans back and goes, "I'd like to do it differently than that. I'm looking for a connection, not a winning piece in a chess match, you know?"
Have you discussed this with your mama and papa about this, considering you are a duke? Only the finest for the duke, right?
He smiles and goes, "I am a duke, but my parents are a lot more lax than many others, I believe." And you feel Josh kind of shifting beside you, and he starts to stand and goes, "I believe that I need to be home now.
Oh,
Miss O'Bryant, Lord Schwartz, Lord McCartney." And Caleb goes, "It's okay, sound it out. It's not that hard." And Josh just looks and goes, "Duke McCartney," and then looks back at you and goes, "If there's anything I leave here or forget anything, would you please bring it back to my residence?"
of course. I stop Josh before he leaves, and I say, "If it would tickle your fancy, we could have a rematch. Maybe not golf. We could do croquet. Your yard is not as expansive as mine for driving ranges, so we could
convince someone with disadvantage."
Disadvantage? What?
Mm-hmm.
But I have a +2 to this.
So sad.
He's a sad boy. Fucking hell, that's a 5. I missed. I convinced someone failed to make success thing.
He
Shit.
like
Alright.
you have kind of like stopped him by taking his arm, and he takes his arm out of your hand and goes, "That'll be fine. Whatever you want, Willa." And you see him get up and go.
Willa feels, she doesn't know why she feels severely sad and disappointed that he left so abruptly, because she's used to grilling him and him grilling her back. She's missing this banter, and he's being sad boy right now. And she's like, something is wrong with him and I need to fix it now. So, yeah.
And Caleb kind of goes, "What a somber little man."
Indeed. It's not
Point of
usual.
reference.
Yes.
How far away is Miss Velasquez? Because technically now Willa is alone with Lord McCartney.
She is just
Curious.
coming back up the hill.
Okay.
It seems as
Alright,
though
so nothing-
Josh waited until Miss Velasquez was back in range.
Oh, I see. Got it. Got it.
Thoughtful boy.
Huffle boy. I also did level up a couple failures ago. You bet your millionth dollar I'm going to get the do you trust me thing, where a failure turns into a mixed success, because I need that in my life. I need it.
Of course.
Anyways,
Willa, was there anything else that you wanted to say to Caleb before the end of your night here?
I could. I ask. I ask him if he's. Are you interested in boxing matches? Going to one?
Going to one, yes. Yes. Are you inviting me to a boxing match?
Well, of course. Oh,
He is grinning ear to ear. He is delighted, and he goes, That is something so exciting. I've never really been to a boxing match.
Oh, delightful! My father took me one when I was 6 years old. Probably not an appropriate time for a young girl to go. But I remember sitting on my father's shoulders, and one guy got walloped in the face so well. You'll have fun.
I would love that. Please write to me anytime. I can send quick correspondence. As Miss O'Brien, I'm rather eager to keep getting to know you. And he puts a hand over yours and goes, I believe something really lovely is coming.
Oh. All right, well, I will write to you post haste.
Post haste. Thank you. And thank you for attending today.
Of course.
Greatly appreciate it. May I escort you back to the carriage?
Yes, making sure that Miss Velasquez does indeed have my lucky ball.
Yep. She is like holding it like this, like a prospector holding a piece of gold, and is like, oh, we're going now.
Oh, I'm so glad you found that, Miss Velasquez. I would be sorely disappointed if you could not have found it. You are my hero, Miss Velasquez.
Save it, Miss O'Brien. Let us get home.
Fine.
And he takes you to your carriage, and I'm going to need some thwart peril rolls from the both of you to sneak out.
Oh, I was like, for who are we fighting? All right.
You're thwarting peril.
+1.
Oh.
Okay, 9.
Fuck. Hold on. I'm just thinking to myself, haha, thwart peril, I can use my something that makes me roll mystical, but technically I don't even have it.
No.
Oh, thank God, 9.
Hey.
Oh yeah, you guys, you make it out without a care. And you head over to the rendezvous spot for the wedding. It is a small patch of meadow in the forest. Two of you traipse through the trees, and you see, like, right before you get to the clearing, they're hanging off of one of the trees are several masquerade masks. And a small piece of parchment that says, for those that would like to keep their identity, we don't judge you for participating in society. It's just no longer for us. Signed, M and J.
Oh, do we wear the masks?
I mean,
Technically, we are in society.
Izzy tries to find one that matches her dress that she is wearing. Just on the lucky chance.
Well, also tries to find one that relatively matches her dress.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got your 2 masks. They match relatively well. They got a variety of colors, it seems. It also seems to be from Mercedes' personal fashion collection.
Ah, yay.
And you come into the clearing, and there is very gentle music playing. It's a small arrangement of folks. There are a few people that are all donning masks, save for the bride and groom, who are standing on opposite ends of the forest, like, waiting to see each other. And you see that Mercedes is talking to Bree, who is wearing Mercedes' dresses, is dressed very, very lovely, much more lovely than a servant ever would.
Aww.
An equalizer. And there are 2 people in very ornate masks that cover their entire faces playing music. They are...
It's the twin.
One is playing the violin, and the other has a small lyre in her hand. A boy and a girl. And they are harmonizing very gently with each other.
Aww.
You see one of the seats is filled by Willa, roll me a mental check.
Mental. Here we go again. 7.
By a head of hair that you recognize, but you can't really tell from both behind and this person's wearing a mask. He's sitting at the very front, though.
G9 thinks it's Josh, because Josh is best friends with Jake. So G9 thinks that Willa is stupid. So,
Incredible. Amazing.
I wonder who that dashing figure is in the front. Anyways, I ask Izzy, where do you want to sit?
Well, let's sit. We can sit towards the front.
Let's go sit in the front.
Obviously, there's no family that's gonna sit there, so we might as well.
Yeah.
Izzy wants to sit slightly near the people who are playing music, but she'll sit near the potential attractive man who may or may not be Josh.
Definitely.
For Willa's sake.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Do you sit directly beside him, Willa?
Ooh.
It's one of those, it's like three seats in a couple of like rows.
Oh. Ooh. Interesting.
You either have to, or it's the other row.
It's the other row. I want to sit in the front and center. I want
Next to him?
Yeah, I mean, Willa doesn't know who this person is. So,
True. Izzy will just sit on the other side. You can sit
Yep.
right next to the guy.
yep, that'll be fine. Listen, we're good friends with Mercedes, so like,
She wouldn't invite some weird guy.
yeah.
The
I
other
mean, she's marrying
folks,
Jake, but he's a nice weird guy, so.
No, they're both
the other folks
weirdos.
start to shuffle in, and you see that Jake is standing there, unmasked and glowing. He is
Aw.
so excited, and he smiles to you and goes, "Thank you all for coming." And he reaches a hand out to this masked fellow and squeezes his hand, and you see them like have a bro hand squeeze.
Yep.
And beside you, you hear this person kind of sniffle a little bit. And you start to hear the beginning of the wedding march.
Aww.
And you see that Mercedes is dressed down. She is dressed as commonly as just another woman on the street. But she has flowers woven into her, and she is smiling widely. And you see that Bree is behind her, like, holding her dress still, and you see Mercedes, like, shakes her head and holds out a hand to have Bree walk side by side with her. The wedding march continues, and Izzy, you feel that the girl with the lyre is watching you. The two meet at the front of the altar, and you see a small woman come up, and she is dressed fairly plainly, but she opens a rather large, almost looking biblical tome, and she goes, "Dearly beloved, we are gathered here to witness the celebration of love, not the celebration of society. This is between two lovers, two folks that are denying themselves, finding each other. I'd like to give you a little bit of background on myself. My name is Victoria, and I have run the bookshop a few towns over for a long time. I was, like Miss Mercedes here, an eligible bachelorette at one point, if you can." And you hear a few chuckles in the crowd, especially from musicians. Here. And yet, I ran. I ran from the expectations that were because it was not what I desired. Though I did not run for love, I ran for love, I suppose, in a way. I ran for love of self. These two are denying themselves, denying a chance at family, at societal gain, at money-making for the chance at love. Love of self and love of others. It's a beautiful moment that you are all to, and I am quite thankful that you have all attended. Masks are for your own privacy, which we understand not everybody is ready to leave something crucial as the society. We do hope you find your freedom, whether in it or without it. And you see the two of them exchange their vows, and Willa, roll me a mental check.
Oh boy, and Mariana migraine perchance.
Just a mental check.
Oh, thank God, a 10.
beside you, the man in the mask, like, his hand twitches beside you as if he wants to reach out and hold yours, but he stops himself. And you know this is Joshua Chase beside you.
Oh my god. Willa reflexively kind of like her fingers just like kind of reach back more, but more as a reflex. And then
your fingers touch and he looks over at you and you see his eyes bulge behind the mask.
I look at him like a side glance because I don't want to totally like turn and look at him, but I just kind of like give him a side glance and I just kind of like tilt my head in acknowledgement of him.
He nods and like puts his hand between your legs. Like he doesn't put his hand on your leg. He like slides it between where you two are sitting so that it's almost sandwiched.
Oh. And when you said between legs, I'm like,
like, wait a minute.
It's a passive wedding. It's like, a passive meatball.
Girl, no. It's like his leg and my leg and his hand right there.
And his hand in the middle.
Right there.
His hand is just in between their
two separate
legs and Josh's legs. Two separate legs.
Two separate legs. Hand just there.
Almost as if to say, like, you can if you want, but you don't have to.
Willa, she has a mask on. No one knows who this is. I think Willa, from earlier in the day with how Josh was feeling, she just kind of like reaches out and gently just puts her hand on top of his. No interdigitating because we're not married yet. Just hand, gloved hand on top of gloved hand. Respectable. No interdigitating. But it's there as like, hi.
Your hands are like this.
Yeah, basically.
He turns it so that he's holding it, not interdigitating, but he's holding it.
Okay.
And he gives it one gentle squeeze.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just as Jake and Mercedes are finishing their vows. And Victoria stands there and goes, well, I believe God is ordaining this, but as I don't have a direct phone line to the man upstairs, you may kiss your bride, dear Jake. And Jake smiles at her, and the two share a lovely kiss as the music swells, and there's gentle clapping. And you see that some folks are moving some of the chairs for light dancing.
Okay, do we want to stay and dance, Izzy? I like look at her.
I don't see why not.
You should like, maybe dance with the one of the musicians that you were eyeing, kind of over there.
Izzy leans in, like, you know that both of them are the Schwartzes. We both know that it has to be.
Roll a mental check, Willa. Do you know that?
Willa doesn't. I don't think Willa knows about the whole switcheroo, right?
Definitely told you. I most definitely
like
told you.
You told that it was Daisy in your parlor and not Benny at the parlor when there was calling.
Update about all this. I would have kept you updated about all of it.
Okay, Willa's still gonna do a mental check because she's like, I don't know, they have full masks on. 6.
Yeah, you're like, that's the Schwartz.
And Izzy's like, shh, be quiet.
No, Willa squints and she's like, they really aren't they have like a huge security detail. You think they want to snuck out here?
Which you see that there's only one violinist there as the lyre player taps you on the shoulder, Izzy, and hi. Would you dance with me?
Izzy curtsies, looks over at Willa as if to like, is that okay? Did I leave you?
Willa, realizing that, oh, wait, no, this is Daisy. Daisy's better than Benward. Willa nods like she's the mom. She's like, I allow you to dance with this lady.
Oh my god.
Which, yes, this masked person is in a dress. It's a rather nice dress, too.
Izzy is like, sure. I don't see why not. Is it a group dance? Can Willa join?
She opens her mouth and then closes it and goes, I
Hello?
would prefer it just to be the two of us, but
Oh, is it only a lead and follow dance? Of course, no problem.
great. That's good to know.
It's for the
And
best. I step on toes.
You hear that the violin music like slow down to a very like
N-word.
very romantic bit
Benward.
and playing his heart out and are very much in tune with each other, and essentially they don't really care if anybody else is there right now because it's just the two of them. But Daisy holds out a hand for you, Izzy.
Izzy curtsies and takes it.
Roll me a physical check.
Dance check, dance check, dance check.
4.
It is not so much a dance as two people holding each other.
I'm sorry, it's what? Do it again?
It's two people just kind of holding each other and swaying, a la modern day prom.
Gotcha.
So as you try to start dancing, it's almost as if she's like holding you in place, and she leans down and goes, this is rather selfish of me, I apologize, but I would just like to hold you for a bit.
Oh. Okay. Is everything all right? Did you have a bad day?
Not a bad day, per se, but I'm an opportunist.
Okay.
And I do not believe I will get this opportunity again. The irons I've put in the fires around are not sustainable. And I would like to enjoy this with you for just at least the next 5 minutes. Just a moment, or however long you can stand to be around me.
Well, considering I don't know your face, I'm sure that's all right.
I don't believe that knowing my face would change your opinion.
No, potentially not. You never know. That's always the mystery of it. It's like that Schrodinger's cat thing. You don't know what's inside of it until you open it up and see if it's dead or not. Obviously, that's not the same thing, but I won't know how I feel about you until I see your face.
And would you like to do that? To see my face?
No, because you have it hidden. You have it hidden from society for a reason. I'm not about
You
to
also
ask.
have yours hidden. Yet
Yes,
I
exactly.
am afraid that I could never not notice you in a room. No matter what you're wearing.
Izzy is blushing just so high. She's like, okay, like in her head, she's like, I am trying to marry the male Schwartz so I can take my title, so I can have children. And I can't do that if I marry the very wonderful girl that is in front of her. Like, she can't do that.
It's a struggle, ain't it?
You can adopt.
You could adopt.
Izzy doesn't think that. Izzy's like, I need to have heirs. I need to have children. I have to marry a man. Izzy's like, I gotta do this, and who better than a rake who doesn't care about her?
Willa is standing in the corner watching them dance, and she's like, oh my god, a proposal is yet to be seen, basically. She's like, oh my god, when did this happen? Because Willa was never here for any of the time. When did this
Oh my god.
When did this romantic tension happen? She's watching, but she's like, okay, yeah, go get it, girl. Go get it, girl.
As you're standing there, Willa, Josh is standing beside you and he goes, do you approve of this?
With those two?
Yes.
Yeah. If it makes Izzy happy. Anything for Izzy.
He nods and he goes, I do hope that the beacon does not catch word of this.
Well, if they do, at least everyone's masked, right?
He looks over and he goes, "You didn't bring your little Duke over."
Willa sighs. No, I don't really think he's friends with the bride and groom.
So you can't trust him.
I barely...
Not in something that matters. Can you, Willa?
I barely know him. Josh.
Exactly. You barely know him. And we agreed that we would take on this courting thing together, and you're getting yourself into troubled waters, okay? You're getting yourself into something that you don't know about. It's your first time in the season.
Could you at least lower your voice? Lower your voice.
He looks looks around and is like, "Who's gonna?"
The beacon. We don't know who the beacon is. You never know if they're here. Right now, I could be the beacon for all we know, and I don't even know it.
You wouldn't talk about yourself like that, how they do in the beacon.
I may have very excellent writing skills, and you just have yet to...
He rolls his eyes, and he's like, "Willa, you do a lot of things very well, but writing is not a strong suit of yours." And he kind of stops and goes, "I'm just concerned. I don't trust Lord McCartney, and I don't want him to play with you and then discard you when he's done."
Willa looks at him and she says, "Listen, when it all comes boiling down to is that if anything comes of this, I still had the stamp of either yes or no. And if I say no, then it's the end of it."
You really think he'd take no for an answer?
Well, he does look like that he was never told no in his life, but I may be the first one to tell him no, and I feel like that would be very satisfying.
Josh looks at you and is like, "Would you tell him no?"
I guess it just depends on how the season goes. Isn't the season just the whole point of getting to know someone before anything else happens?
Point of the season's playing the game. I just want you to stay safe out there.
I will. It'll be fine.
He nods and looks back over at Jake and Mercedes. Easy. You see that Benny's getting a little tired at the violin, and he's like, and Daisy takes one step back and goes, "You're incredible. Thank you for this little pleasure."
You are wonderful,
Whining.
and you are wonderful, and I'm sure that whatever plagues you will have itself figured out. Everyone deals with such things at different times. But you are not alone, even if this room is full of masked people. I believe your friend over there is struggling just a tad.
Let him struggle.
Oh,
And
okay. I thought
you see that she starts kind of toying with the bottom of her mask and is like thinking about it. It's like, what if we could, like Jake and Mercedes?
Oh, it would be lovely in a way, but I can't.
And she takes her hand down in a way.
I know whom I need to marry is someone who will help me bear children, continue on the name, and hopefully leave me to my own devices in a small little cottage somewhere. But I have my eyes set on a man, and this man I shall marry.
Right. Thank you, at least, for these memories I can cherish. And she does lift her mask just a little so she can kiss the back of your hand. And she, is holding your hand, and I need both of you to roll a thwart peril for me.
It's the beacon. The beacon is coming in with the hounds and, upending this party. 10.
He's coming in with the steel chair.
Yeah.
What do we roll?
10.
Oh, a 1.
A 1?
I rolled a 1. I rolled 2, and I have a -1 to this.
Beautiful. You hear the sound of hound. You hear the sound of horses, and you hear the, "All right, everybody out of here. constables. And Willa, Josh takes your hand immediately and starts bolting in the woods.
Oh, whoa. What about Izzy? What about Izzy? We can't leave her behind Izzy right now. We gotta go.
And Izzy,
Oh God.
there is a constable that makes direct eye contact with you
Oh no.
and looks to the person holding your hand, makes direct eye contact with her, looks back at you, and you see him from the top of his horse make a note. And we're going
Make
to
a
end it right
note?
there.
Make a note. Like, Daisy, why can't you just take Izzy and run?
No.
Why aren't you the Prince Charming on the horse?
No, it's because you roll a 1.